Yes, it certainly is. Prakash Singh, former DGNDRF, also with us now. Prakash Singh, what do you make of the aftermath of this quake? Also, the SOPs, were they followed? Are people sensitized enough on the SOPs to do after such a disaster? Also, the authorities on disaster management techniques and procedures as well.
Good evening, Mr. Uday. I would like to draw a comparison. In fact, earthquakes cannot be compared at all, but it is often said that the buildings kill, not the earthquake per se. And I would like to draw your attention towards three earthquakes. In fact, the present one being included in that. 2015, we had the Nepal earthquake with the same magnitude, 7.8. In 2023, we had in Turkey 7.8. And now we have two back-to-back earthquakes of magnitude 7.7 as well as 6.4 striking Myanmar, and also the tremors, strong tremors in fact, being felt in Thailand's capital, Bangkok, flattening a high-rise building and prompting the government to declare a state of emergency and shutting down all the metro and rail networks. Strong aftershocks are something which we will have to think of. In fact, when I led the Indian team of rescuers in Nepal way back in 2015, there was this particular earthquake fell on 25th of April, and on 26th of April, again, there was an aftershock. So we are going to anticipate and expect a lot of aftershocks in between. So that is one thing. The second is, now we'll have to get back to the rescue efforts. That's very important. And how quickly and how effectively we try to detect the bodies, live bodies inside the debris, inside the fallen structures. That is something which will have to do it. And for that, the government will have to, and I'm sure the government must be doing it, will have to galvanize all rescue efforts there in those two countries. In fact, United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, OCHA, has given the report that some very, very significant damages have been made, and the most affected districts and the most affected places are the center of country, where these schools have been closed, hospitals are in a very different shape, rescue efforts are there for the missing persons also, they are being traced. Police is also doing its work. Police dogs have been deployed. Even somewhere I was reading that the drone is being used. So all these efforts are being made, and I'm sure that the authorities there, particularly with the standard operating procedures being in place, they must be doing it. So the main emphasis, the main focus now should be to see that how many people are trapped inside and how can they be safely evacuated. The buildings which are partially damaged, they have to be very, very careful about it. So all these things have to be done. And India, as usual, India has always helped these countries, and the Indian government must be thinking of such something, that how they can be helped in this way also. So this is my initial assessment of the whole situations. And I tell you one thing, that the damages must be very severe, but it also depends on the population density as well as how earthquake-proof areas are being made. It has nothing to do with the climate change as per se, but depends on how densely populated the areas are and whether it hits in the daytime or in nighttime. Look at the similarity. Even Nepal earthquake in 2015 struck at 11.56, 11 o'clock, 11:56, and here also you have 11.53. So of the same magnitude. So all these things are there, and I'm sure that the government would take necessary efforts to go for the quick rescue efforts in order to save people.
Tsunami have since erupted, with the Tsunami Warning Center of China's Ministry